Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Club 38. It is great to see everybody again.
Yeah, welcome. As
I
I sit here trying to get my conquest done.
hey,
Well, my simming.
it's all needed, and that's all needed, and it's important, especially with the stranger.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm trying to build my datacrons, so just
All right, I see.
plugging along.
Nobody's really messaging in chat right now, but welcome, welcome. We got a couple people in the chat room. Thank you for hopping in. It's great to see you. We have a bit to talk about, and it's only Kate and I tonight, so all great stuff.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a bit behind because we've had more sickness going through the house. So I'll try my best. Don't be mad if I'm not totally up to date.
You're good. This has been like a slow week news wise and everything, so don't even really worry about it.
I mean, we got what was it, 11 days of Meatmas?
Yeah.
All that news.
I will drop the link on that later. Quiet. Usually we have people saying hi in here.
Yeah, it's different. It's been a long time since we've had no guests.
I know it's absolutely crazy, and I just wanted a little minute to have it be like just us to get it back to grounded a little
Yeah.
bit.
It's all good. It's just funny because I keep, like, pausing, like, I'm waiting for that, like, third voice. I'm like, "Oh, wait, there's no third voice."
There we go. Hello, Sanely Red over on YouTube. It's great to see you. We
Oh.
also don't stream on YouTube normally either.
Yeah, normally it's me streaming, but we've had sickness through our house. Oh my god, it's gotta be, like, 3, 4 weeks now. So, it's all good.
And we got a Ray coming in from Statistical David. Great to see you, David.
I'll be the
Yeah,
guy who says hi first. It's all good.
yeah. At least on the Twitch side.
All good.
All right. So again, welcome in Sanely Red and Dave and all the viewers. Um, could probably start going over to recording here. All right.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm not getting any crying because I see she's moving.
Oh no. All right, I'll hold off for a sec.
I think she's just moving in her sleep. Yeah, we're good.
All right, then I will start recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Club 38, where luxury meets rhythm and the night never ends. Of course, as always, I am one of your co-hosts. This is Allie Gal, ALLI3GAL, and I am joined as always by the lovely Kate Gaming.
Hello. It's been a while. It's just been the two of us.
I know. Tonight it is just the two of us. Back to the way the podcast was meant to be. And before we get into that, a couple of things. If you haven't already and you like the content and you would like to get more content, smash that like and subscribe button. Give us a follow. If you haven't already, you can check out our link tree. It is /club38. There you can get the link to the Discord where we like to answer any and all podcast questions. Make sure you get that Club 38 role. Go jump in there, ask all the questions. We love answering them to an extent. We do have our limits for certain viewers.
They're few and far between.
But in there's the Discord link So join that. You could get the notifications for Club 38, my notifications, Kate's notifications. It's all right in there, as well as the links to her Twitch, my YouTube, which is where I upload the recordings for Club 38, so you can catch the video right over here on my YouTube channel, as well as the links to the Spotify, which we have over 1,000 views on. So that's a huge step. So thank you to all of our Spotify listeners, as well as Apple Podcasts and Amazon Podcasts, and also the PayPal link. Feel free to donate. Um, Anything I get goes right back into the channel, so that's always welcome too. Um, and also, I know we normally record on Kate's channel. That is twitch.tv/K8gaming _ tonight we are on my channel, but generally it is 9 EST around over on Kate's channel. So make sure you follow over there so you can make sure you get notified when we go live.
I know we said this last week, but it's like hopefully we get back to normal next week. Yeah, my daughter
Hopefully.
managed to catch a second virus after having a cold and an ear infection. So now we have strep throat. So I just got to be on call in case she starts crying, and that not streaming friendly.
That poor girl, it just never ends for her.
Oh, she can't catch a break. I'm like, please let this be the last thing.
My little kids are over here trying to sleep too, so
Yeah. It's
thankfully
just a
we've
part
kept
of
the bug away from here.
keep it as far away as you can.
I would say you could have it, but you've
I
had it
don't want it.
enough.
No, I had the sinus infection and ear infection, and I am good for a long time now. Hopefully. I'm good of I do not want to be sick again.
Gotta say, it feels really weird not to be with a third person, at least a third.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and we'll have more guests in the future.
Yeah.
Just needed a week to almost like reset, catch up. There's really not too much going on this week, so
It's been pretty quiet, although we are getting close to Hell Week here.
I was about to
Um,
say it means we're probably going to get something next week then, because that's just how it goes.
well, plus we have GAC starting up and Conquest, and
Is it threes this time? Threes, right?
yes, 3v3 going back to,
Okay.
unfortunately.
I like threes. I've always been the oddball though. I've always enjoyed it. I've always thought threes was more, I don't know, it's more fun for me because you get to mix it up a little bit more, do different comps that you wouldn't normally do. Before like Datacrons and stuff, 5v5 actually got very boring for me because it was like same counters over and over again, same teams on defense. I mean, the Datacrons definitely mix it up, but I've always enjoyed threes. I'm like the only one though. It's
I
okay.
don't mind three. I seem to do better in threes, but I prefer fives. I don't know why I do better in
I think
threes statistically.
I'm the opposite. I do better in fives than threes, but I enjoy threes more.
That's funny. I definitely enjoy fives way more. It just seems like I don't know. I like being able to use my whole team, and I don't know. I've gotten used to Underman in the raid lately, so it might be fun.
Hey, you never know. We got a new Datacron set, so it's a total shift now. This is our first 3v3 season with these new Datacrons, and we got rid of a lot of Datacrons that I know I was using the older set more than the set that how we have currently the two sets and the current now older set. I
Yeah,
was using less than the one before that. So
really.
should be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, should be interesting to see how it
I gotta say, I
shifts
really
things now.
am depressed that the Wampakron is gone.
We'll get one eventually at some
No,
point in
that
time.
Kron was like my favorite Kron that they've ever came out with. It was amazing.
Total side note though, so I've been debating on like what I want to do for an R10 because
Mhm.
like we have the one free R10 like upgrade material. There are a lot of R10 Wampas. I was looking at the player report for like the data for it.
Mhm.
There is way more Wampas than I thought would be R10. Like it's a higher value than I thought.
It's crazy. I figure it'd be like Bane and
Bane is
a
actually
GL.
not it's not that high. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I mean the highest non-GL obviously is Revan. Um
Because of
because
the
of
Leviathan.
Leviathan. But I'm wondering how much that's actually really playing a role because yeah, you get that you're going to go first if it's R9 versus R10, but is it really going to matter because it matters when Scimitar comes out. So even if you have an R10, Scimitar usually is not the first one out.
Unless generally in GAC I've noticed people try to get tricky, and if you see like the two people,
They
um
try to like only set
yeah,
the
it's just
one,
like the scimitar and like a bounty hunter ship or something.
but even then it's like a draw of which one's going to come out.
I've noticed them. I just my big thing is I'll figure out GAC. I wanna go up against I've yet to really go up against a Relic 10 one. I want to see how it plays out for my fleet shards because I don't want my crystals going. I don't want that being messed with. So that's where I
Yes.
would look at the Relic 10 on that if it's gonna mess with my crystals.
So far, I mean, I've looked in my fleet shard and it looks like nobody has a R10 Revan. So not a huge concern for where I'm at. I don't know if it's really playing any role, but I pulled up the report again. And it actually surprised me with I mean the first two I'm not surprised about. So the most applied R10 is Leia.
Figured.
Not surprised with that. The second one is SLKR. Kind of surprised about, but not really.
He's a great GL, so I'm not really surprised. And he's ever since DS Ray came out, I can see it.
The third one that surprised so the third one in the list is JML. That surprised me.
Wow, J. Um,
I mean, it
I
is very, very closely followed by Lord Vader. So
I don't
Lord
even
Vader
know if
does
I
not
do either
surprise
one
me,
of
but
those. I could see like Ahsoka getting a
so next is Darth Revan, and then it's Ahsoka.
wow. That's
So which
baffling.
is surprising because wasn't Logan or no, who was it? Somebody was talking about like Ahsoka being who they were considering as their first GL to apply the first character to apply an R10 to.
Well, yeah, she feeds off the relic levels, and plus she's a tank.
Yeah, so I was really surprised well, the tank I don't think really matters for R10. That's more the R9. But I was surprised to see Ahsoka that low, just because of past conversations we've been having with other people about them saying there's a lot of people looking into applying Ahsoka's first. But like that's not even what surprises me the most because then you got Kenobi, which like all right, but then you have Rey, which really surprised me because I
I
feel
figure
like
Ray would go over a bunch of
I
the
thought Rey
GLs
would
listed,
be yeah, I thought Rey would be one of the top ones that you would
especially with
apply
her
it
just getting
to.
tossed on defense everywhere. You want that relic delta to play into effect.
For sure. And then you have Pirate King Hondo Naka, which him being that low might be purely just because not a ton of people have him unlocked. Um, even just looking at the R9 stats, there's 11,000 people with it, which compared to the other GLs are in the most are in the 30,000s.
Baby Yoda
So
Eyes says you can be the first Canderous R10.
me,
Yes.
I mean, I would if I could. If I can get a for fun R10, I would. If I can make it to like, if I can have the material and then an extra one, I would totally do it. Just because why not? And then actually going back to after Hondo is actually Bane. And then you got C
Wow.
and Jabba. So Jabba
See,
is the lowest ranking GL that like for applying this R10.
that's baffling to me. I mean,
You know what's even crazier? Okay, so then the next sorry, I'm like looking at this. This is cracking me up actually. So then after
oh,
Jabba, you have Piet, Darth Vader,
okay.
Ezra Exile, Radis, which none of those really surprise me.
They're all
Then
fleets,
you have
basically.
Clone Wars Chewie.
I mean,
Clone Wars
I get
Chewie has 196 R10s applied.
that they did the I get
Oh,
that
it
they
gets
did the
better though.
Lightspeed bundle, but
It gets
wow.
better. The next one is Gas, which I can get that. The next one is Cup. There's 150 R10 cups.
um,
Wampa's down lower, but Wampa has 67,
I guess they're doing
which
it for
was
the
still more
meme,
than I thought. Oh yeah, but 150 of them?
and
It's crazy.
that's gonna be her first Relic 10. That's
Yeah.
crazy to me. Um, I know our guild, they have asked, not really asked, but a lot of people have stated to kind of keep that Relic 10 material until we know what the future farms are gonna require. So that way you could use it there instead of just putting it on like Leia.
Yeah. I'm saving mine unless I get a full piece.
Yeah, I haven't used
So
mine either. If I get another full piece, I'll use it. But I'm torn. Everything in me says go Leia. That is my character. She is my if you're on my YouTube or anything, like she is my character. She's my flagship character. And everything says go her first, but I feel like I have to go Leviathan.
yeah,
So
Nike
I'm
Cat is
torn.
saying R10 Revan makes the offensive mirror fully autoable.
Wow. Okay. Because
I
you would
guess
have
my
that
big
speed
thing
over
is
it. Because
yeah,
they
my big thing
say,
is how's it going to be for an R if I had an R9 and I'm going against an R10? Is it still going to be a relatively easy win or is it going to give me issues? That's what I want to know.
yeah, honestly, same. I've yet to go up against one. Um, I could see why it would be completely autoable because, from everything again, I just do it the normal way because I'm in a habit of doing it that way. But
Mhm.
in my mind says stay in the habit because I know if I get out of it, then I'm gonna, that's it. But I know, everybody says that if you go for, like, if you win that dice roll, it's just autoable. I don't do it that way. I always pull out scimitar first, even if I go first, just because again it's a habit. I just do it. I play until I pull out scimitar and then I auto.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I
what I
do.
do.
Well,
Even
even then, I will sometimes play until I can get out. Oh, what's the other ship's name? I can't even think of it.
Mark
Oh, I'm drawing a brain blank. Yeah, the Mark, whatever.
Mark 6.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of times if I'm busy, I'll just auto when Scimitar comes out, but
That's
I
generally
don't
when
know.
I auto. I don't think I've ever lost autoing at that point.
I've almost lost in something, and I remember Egnard saying, I forget, I think it might have been GAC, where he said, I want to say he said it was a while ago, so it might not be accurate now, that you could still like potentially lose if you autoed to like in one of them too soon, even after Scimitar came out. And don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong, but I remember something being said.
Egnards will be the first to tell you when you are, though.
That's okay. Tell me I'm wrong. It's okay.
We love you, Egnards. Yeah, so I know we're going back to threes. With the new Datacron set coming out, what are you looking to put on defense? Like, are you even gonna
Honestly,
change it up for it?
I have not even thought about it. Let me like this is how far behind like I am with everything. Let me take a quick look at what we got. I should have did this earlier, but I did not have time. For threes, if I can get the Barris one, I'll probably maybe run a Ray comp again with Barris.
For threes?
Yeah, potentially.
You wouldn't
Ray,
run just her,
Ben,
Ezra, and
Barris.
Ben?
See, it depends. It really depends. I'm not sure. I think this time it's a little bit different because a lot of these datacrons that I'm going to be chasing are not typically my defensive crons. So like you got the Barris, you got Vader, you got Fives, you got like the focused ones, which are kind of like all over the place. And then you got like Baze, Dooku, like all these different ones that I actually normally like if I use them on offense. So
Like, the focus ones are just everywhere. I don't even know what they were thinking. Was it just, we'll give you a focus
I want to
Datacron that
say
you could use in
somebody
5 different
said
places?
no, I want to say somebody said they were a like a nod to old raid teams. I could be wrong, but I feel like somebody said that.
I don't
Because
remember
they're all
Boba being
over the
really used
place.
in a. I may be wrong, because I wasn't around for the crate raid. I was.
Boba wasn't a crate raid. These I think are going back to like the OG raids, if that's what they are.
I don't remember that one at all, though. Boba,
Let me pull them up again.
my phone's over there charging, so I can't really look at the chat to see.
The Boba one, so it's Dengar, Zam, Boba. I
And
want
that's
to
just
say
a
there was
level
like
9, right?
I want to say there was yeah, I want to say there was a bounty hunter team for um the trail one, but I don't remember. It's been a
Oh,
while.
I don't remember that. I remember the Ewoks being decent. Like, you wanted Paplu. Was it Paplu? Yes,
Yeah.
Paplu. You wanted Paplu. Remember SLKR could basically solo a whole Sith raid.
Oh, I remember like it got to the point where you had like so many like the raid would open and if you didn't get your raid damage in then you didn't get like rewards cuz you didn't do the raid.
See, I think what I would have did if I were a guild leader is I would have had it open for like a day and say go in with Clone Wars Chewie or something, get one hit, get damage, and then just end it.
But you also got to remember back then like merking was huge. So there was people merking just for the raid rewards and they wanted to be in and out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot about those days.
Yeah, that used to be a big thing, and it went away once they introduced, these newer raids.
That and I think the pretty sure that was around the time when they put the 24-hour rule on for
Yeah,
guilds,
I
which
think so.
was probably one of the best things they've ever did.
Oh, yeah, for sure, because that prevented people from hopping all around and just getting the rewards. So,
So Nike
I
Cat
mean, it was a good
says
thing, but then it also hurt, like, lower end guilds in a way because they can't get the mercs now to come help them and get better rewards. So it's eh, I see both sides of it, but I think it worked out for the better.
um Nike Cat says R9 versus R10 is the exact same. Levy AI didn't change, so defensive team will always use destroy hangers instead of reinforce simi. Have your
Yeah.
offensive be simi, Mark 6 and 2 randoms, HT and shuttle. Have lower prio than Mark 6, so auto will always reinforce Mark 6 second. If it brings it, I would just play it until simi.
See, but that's
Always.
also like my hesitation of bringing Darth Revan to R10 because to me it's like I
If
want to
it
be able
doesn't
to set him on.
change, then
Yeah, if it doesn't change, it's doesn't really do much for me.
and to be completely honest, I don't run Leviathan on defense.
Oh, I don't either. I
Um,
haven't put Leviathan on defense since it like first came out.
he is strictly an offense for me because I don't I don't want the easy counter available for them. I would much rather have it on my side, and then I basically negate a whole Leviathan.
Yeah. If there was a counter that could work reliably against Leviathan, that wasn't Leviathan, I would put him on defense.
Yes. And I don't know like Executor's a pain in my ass to begin with. I don't need Leviathan on top of that. I hate Executor. I hate him.
Really?
Yes, I have such an issue if I don't have the profundity available beating him. I don't know why.
Really?
I do.
You don't
I
have
can't beat
the
him.
luck with Executrix?
I can't do it. Like I've
Huh.
tried on stream many times with Executrix and I can't do it.
We'll have to try one day.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I will profundity it 10 out of 10 times. I will 100% use that there all day
So
every day.
yeah, I usually don't use profundity on it if I have Executrix.
I
I
can't
think
get
it's
it
just
to
so
work.
much easier.
I can't get it. So I'm profundity is 100% always my. I always have him and Leviathan ready for offense, so that way I could counter Executor and Leviathan. And if they do the FU defense, then I just gotta find a way to beat profundity.
I know we have a little bit of a delay, but Baby Yoda Eyes just answered the question of the Datacrons. It's the old squad arena metas. That's what it
Okay.
was. I was like, I know it was something in the past. So
Such
yeah,
bad.
that's what it was.
It's terrible though.
These are like old
But
metas.
even then, once Revan and CLS came out, all of that was gone.
Yeah.
CLS just beat everything. And then Revan hit and he beat everything.
But in a way, like with these new Datacrons, it opens up quite a few possibilities of how you can utilize them, which I think is interesting.
Mhm.
Because I don't have any clue what I'm gonna do with them. Like I said, I have the HK one. I'm working on another one. I'm just not sure which one I want to bring up first.
So I'm working on the HK one.
I think I'll
That's
probably do the Rex.
I have the Rex done and I have the Boba done. Um, I don't have the Omicron on um What's her name? The First Order. I'm drawing a blank right now.
For GAC?
For the Focus Datacron.
Oh. Phasma?
Yes, Phasma. There we go. Yes. I was drawing such a blank. So hers, I don't have the Omicron on her, so it's, eh.
Well, she's a TW Omicron, I
Yeah,
want to say.
but that's where I would get the most use out of that. I don't use her in GAC. I have so many better teams that I could be using.
Yeah, but there's so many options. So even on like the Phasma Datacron, you also have Scavenger Ray. I mean, you got the Geo Soldier. I'm not really sure if the Geos are really going to make any
Not in
impact with
GAC.
these crons.
But also
Well,
there's the
TW, you
other
have the Omicron,
Boba Fett has
but
a Geo Omicron too. Is
Boba
it
Fett
Boba Fett?
has no Boba Fett's Zam and Dengar. Got
One
to
of
be the
them
Rex one.
Rex.
Rex has Thrawn, R2D2, Nihilus, GK, and no, not that one. It's Rex.
Look at the
Phasma.
Phasma,
No,
not Phasma.
Phasma, and then HK.
Yes, look at there's
HK has Poggle. Yeah.
yes. So they've doubled down on geos there. One, I'm not going to split up the geos if I use them. Two, with the Rex one, you got Nihilus. I'm not breaking him up from the Sith. At all. So here's the thing.
No, but I don't think these datacrons are meant to like be like here run these teams. I think
That's why
they're
it
more
seems
so
like a
meant
Swiss
to
Army
be.
knife. Like here, you could use this Rex one with the Sith team, and
That's
then
kind of cool in a way because it
it
gives
is
you different
cool.
options and it like just
That's
makes you
honestly where I'm
theory
going to use
craft a
that
little bit
one.
more.
That's where that's going to be used as the Sith team, because the team's just they're good to begin with. They counter a lot, and now you're just going to give them an Omicron. Yeah.
I don't know. I think these focus datacrons, like, yeah, they seem all over the place, but I think I'm intrigued by them. I'm intrigued to see what works, what doesn't, what people like, what the theory crafters of this game really come up with. Because I think that is what makes this just makes this whole concept really cool
Mhm.
and different than the other datacrons we've had in the past. Like the datacrons we had in the past, you pretty much could look at them and be like, this is what we're going to use this team and that. And I don't know. I'm intrigued.
I've noticed that, and like, I don't know if I should be giving away secrets, so I'm kind of gonna shut up about the Discord. But I've noticed that in like looking at counters and stuff, it's like, okay, yeah, use like a speed boost. It's not use the specific cron. It's find one with a speed boost, use it.
If you're talking about this TW, I didn't even join, so I haven't even been looking at what the
Oh,
counters and the
Womprat's gonna be so upset with you now.
look. I was dealing with a sick toddler and I completely lost track of time. So I totally forgot to join.
I love
And I
being that
haven't been
I love
I
that I'm
haven't been
finally
watching.
in the guild because I actually have a chance to be competitive, but not competitive. That like we're not a competitive guild, but we're definitely way more competitive than I'm used to in general. Like even when I was in meta, it was, hey, look, this is the wall. Here's the wall. Now
Yeah.
it's like, hey, here's this wall. Use this team. Tell it, let us know if it fails. I'm not used to that.
No, I get that. This is actually probably one of the first TWs I haven't joined in a while, so which sucks because I really needed the reroll mats, so I really should have joined, but I lost track of time.
Yeah, sick kid
So,
will do that.
okay.
All right. So what was our next topic?
Think I've kind of jumped us around a little bit. Not really.
No, we
Conquest
should be.
update.
All right. So conquest update. Where are you in that?
I'm almost at the red box. Usually I get red box by now, but I've actually been focusing a little bit more this time on getting the mats for the Datacrons
Mhm. It's
since it's a brand new set. So I'll probably finish it tomorrow or the next day.
actually not bad.
No, I'm through all the sectors. I'm done all the global feats. I'm done majority of the sector
Are
feats.
you
It's
past the
just a
gold
matter of
crate?
cleanup. Yeah, I'm past the gold crate.
Um, did you red crate it and did you buy all the did you buy the 5 shards in each sector?
Yeah, I always do that.
You could honestly be done with it now and get 5 next time and still unlock.
So here's how I look at it though. And this is purely just what my life situation is. I would rather, if I'm going to slack next time
Hmm,
because it's the last one, and it kind of builds a little buffer in just in case
I
I
get that.
can't. Yeah, like I don't want to waste my buffer now.
Yeah, because that little community milestone helped like immensely.
Oh yeah, and you saw like I noticed the community milestone rewards being like sent out. I think it was right before we started recording. I had like a mini heart attack because I'm like, oh no, did I miss conquest?
Now we got
So
another week.
yeah,
Um, I red crated yesterday.
nice.
Was it yesterday? Yes. I red crated yesterday morning. Um, and what I'm actually way ahead. I usually red crate closer to the end of the week, like right at the end of it. Um, the strangers got me like wanting to get things done.
Mhm.
Um, I have 2 max focus datacrons, and I have 3 normal ones at max with 2 of them having the lengthy uh, level 6. I'm working on
Mhm.
re-rolling the third, but it's all there. It's the Vader one. I just gotta like it, Vader already re-rolled, so I'm just re-rolling that middle one to get the wordy one.
Nice. Yeah, I have not had the luck of the rolls this time. I've had to re-roll a couple level sixes just to get on the right path I wanted,
Yeah,
and then I have not gotten a level 9 that I want. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to re-roll this when I get mats.
I have the
So,
Luminara. I have the Cup one. Those 2 are done. I wasn't gonna do Cup, but when I went to it, I was working on getting Rexes, but when I
mhm.
re-rolled it, it gave me the lengthy version, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep it and roll with it.
So what team are you gonna use with Cup?
I have no idea. I was
Is that
thinking of
gonna just be
soloing
like kind of
something.
like a meme somewhere?
I was gonna honestly see if I could solo something with it because essentially it's like a
I
massive
haven't
turn
read
meter
it.
control.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
when he stuns, he takes away 50%, and of turn meter, and he when he hits somebody who is stunned, they lose 100%, and a bunch of like turn meter control. So I was like, I wonder if he could solo something at this point. Like if you're taking away all turn meter and you got him at relic 9 like I do, can you
Yeah.
shut something that's like a 5 or 7 down with it?
Don't know.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, because yeah, you take into account Relic Delta also. Yeah. No?
It's 3v3, so you're not going up against a team of 5. You only got to deal with 3.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give that a try.
Didn't even think of that. Should be interesting.
I'll look for like a
Makes
Relic 5
sense.
team or something, like a Geo or Tuscan team or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
One where I could easily counter out if it goes sideways, which I'm sure it will, but I gotta see.
Yeah.
How about you? What ones do you have done?
So I have the HK one done. Gonna probably work on the Rex focus one next. But then I have a Dooku one, a counselor one, and then I only have the level 6 of this healer one, which I'm trying to figure out if I want to re-roll or not. If I don't, I'll probably just aim for old DACA. I gotta figure it out because the level 6 is not one that I particularly care for. So
The one that wasn't on our list of ones to get, like that Zareth put out, was the Ayla one. And I feel like I want to get Ayla because I actually use Mace Windu quite often. So I feel like having that cron would be
that would be,
beneficial.
yeah, that would be a beneficial one.
I don't know what it says for her, but I'd have to look into that one.
That makes
Um,
sense.
Baby Yoda Eyes says I've had fun testing the Boba Focus Datacron, not consistent, but been able to beat multiple low NGLs with Boba lead in Squad Arena.
See, like that's the stuff that I find interesting with the datacrons, and like I'm like, oh, that's gonna be cool.
Mhm.
That's the stuff I look
Are
forward
you
to.
using that exact team? Is one of my questions. And what would you consider low NGLs? Would it be like Relic 7? Because I mean, generally you're going to have Boba at Relic 8 because of the
It
journey
was
guides.
required for something. Yeah.
Boba, I believe. Thank you, Johnny B, for the follow. I appreciate that.
Johnny.
Um, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Jabba, that he's the 8 for.
Yeah, I think so. But you take into account now the relic delta could be interesting.
Yeah, but that's why I'm like, what are you considering low end? Because generally you're at least having a GL at 7. And if you're only one relic delta level above it, is that really going to impact
So
from
that would not be
kind of
considered low NGL.
from what
No.
I've kind of seen, one or two relic levels don't really matter. I've seen the Phoenix squad at relic 3-5 still counter a Riva team. You're risking timeout, but if you use GBA and there's the 5th and have them have the auto tank, it's still good. Um,
Well, I guess that's the stuff we're gonna find out in this new season of GAC. And we'll report back next week.
yeah, for sure.
As long as I remember to do them.
Um, so yeah, I'm working on those focus data crons and I just gotta get those done. Um, so the new IG unit, how you looked at
I
that at
haven't
all?
really
Have
used
you?
it. I looked at it, but I haven't really used it much. Really, the only thing I know about it is it's supposed to help Afra. That's about it.
I've gotten to the little bit of the taste when you go to unlock it. You use the Afra team on level 1 for that little tiny event, but um, the big thing I've noticed about that is I've seen on Discord again. I've not invested into the Coliseum at all. The Coliseum is kind of null and void for me because I haven't put any money into it. Um,
To me, it's kind of just there.
yeah, it's my Luke is sitting at level 17. I can't do anything. I'm placing like 117th in my shard. I'm not. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I'm stuck. I'm dead in the water. So I don't care for it. And But I did see that if you unlock IG or any other new tune, when you go in to use it with the rest of the team that's borrowed, um, that is going to be used at the lowest level. So if IG is the lowest one that you put in there and he's 10, whereas your Luke's like 20, the rest of the team's going to be at 10.
Okay.
And I've noticed a lot of people complaining about that because it's you put in IG on the team because once you go up to level 2, you're down to 4 people, and then IG is the 5th now, and you're getting a lower score because IG's dragging the team.
Yeah, I haven't tried any of this yet, so I have no idea.
I don't
Haven't
care
done.
enough to do it. I did my one run to get my daily run in.
I wonder if Logan's gonna have another rant about this now.
I hope so. Did you go back and watch that yet?
No, I have not had a chance. We had a rough week.
You definitely gotta go back and watch it.
I will. I
It
just
was
have
a thing of
not had a
legends.
chance.
Like
I'll
so
I'll
much
watch it.
that Avant got dragged into chat. Like it was amazing.
Yeah, you guys said that. I'll have to watch it. Maybe I'll be able to watch it or at least listen to it tomorrow.
And then we got a comment on Spotify from somebody. Um, oh,
Wasn't it about like a whale ranting?
yeah, you might as well have renamed the episode. I feel like you could have renamed the episode "Whale Complaints for an Hour," which we could have. Like it was a lot of ranting from Logan. We went through like a little bit of the focus datacrons, and it was epic. Bones got him going.
Oh, jeez.
It was a good time had by all.
It's all good. Then, all right. So next we had the 11 Days of Meatmas and the Lightspeed or LST for Lobot, which wasn't Lobot a requirement for something?
Um, Leia.
Because I have him as Relic 3, so he was required for something.
Leia.
Okay, so yeah, interesting.
Um,
Um, I saw
what was that?
Meathead made a post, but so what is this 11 Days of Meatmas?
Let me just pull this up here. All right, so it should be up on the screen now. It might take a minute for everybody to see it. So first and foremost, we have the 11 Days of Meatmas here. Um, let me see if I could just edit this around a little bit because the heading is cut off. Okay, there we go. So the 11 Days of Meatmas. This is just something that you're gonna want to sign up for. I can post the link in chat.
We have a pretty big delay because I still don't even see it up on the stream yet.
Yeah, they're going on about Cup and Queen Amidala, so that's a huge delay.
Yeah, I'm like, oh man, like some of this stuff would have been beneficial to know a couple minutes ago. Oh well,
Again, I apologize. So the
it
huge delay
happens.
is because I'm still in the safe house from the obviously by now you all know the DV situation, and I'm still in the safe house until hopefully next week. I have a place. I'm just waiting for it to be finished with renovations. Um, so hopefully I will have my own internet and be on all that next week.
Give me like 1 second. She just popped her head up.
Relic 7 and 8, and below average speed. Yeah, they're pretty good time. Beat Leia, Java, SLKR, and close to beating Pirate King Hondo. So I will post like the link, the Jotform link that he has. So that's going out into chat. So that's in chat. Go ahead and if you click on that, that is something that Meathead's putting out. The subject of the heading is the best he could come up with, so don't judge him. I wanted to have some fun prior to me heading out for my holiday vacation, so feel free to fill out this form. I um should take you right to it because there is a pop-up link there. So go right to that. If you are watching or if you're listening, please go to the Discord. It's right in our data mines section, so you could go check it out in the data mines, or you could go to my YouTube channel and you can see the link on the screen. The forums right there. So if you're listening and you can't see it, please go check it out so you could get the link. Or again, join the Discord. It's right in the data mines. It's right on our server, so it's right there. And each day I will hop on and hop in my pod and sling some goodies down the chimney to random folks. Thank you for being you, and see you on the holo table. So basically, if you join this, you get a free chance at goodies.
Okay. That's quite interesting. Something fun.
So I just posted the link in both chats. Make sure you join that. And again, if you're listening, join the Discord, check it out. Or go to the YouTube channel and you could see it. It's right on the screen, and you could see it right there. And then the other little piece of news is the Rebel Lightspeed token on Lobo issue. Hello, Holo Table Heroes. The team is aware that the Rebel Lightspeed token being applied to Lobot is not targeting Lobo and are investigating. Thank you for your reports. I
Oh, I thought
imagine.
your note was just that like there was one now, which I was like, oh,
Yeah, this is.
okay.
I don't see a note on it being fixed.
Okay. Some more bugs.
Yeah, more bugs, but this will be something that's going to be addressed, so I wouldn't worry too much onto it. It'll get taken care of. And then I think the next topic was.
Just viewer questions, and I don't
And
think
then
we
I
have
did
any.
want to touch up on this one. So this was kind of glossed over, and it just popped up, and we have a Discord for the content creators. And it kind of just popped up the other day. Something that all of us kind of glossed over. I don't know if anybody else caught it. But from like a content creator side, it kind of just recently snuck up on us. Double check the date. Yeah, 6 o'clock today. And what that is it is this Era Delta. So this came out November 21st. And again, for this to pop up in like the content creator chat like today, this was extremely glossed over, and I'm betting that people look back at it because of the IG8, IG90 stuff. Um, if area units fight each other, there's an Arrow level delta. It is 7.5% extra damage or damage penalty per arrow level delta. It caps out at minus 75 or plus 75. So if you're running the new era battle or the new era event that just went for Luke, if you were a level 17 Luke, which is where I think a lot of the free to play were, and you hit that second level and it was impossible because they were 25, that's why.
Interesting.
So on top of Relic Delta, there is the arrow level Delta to be informed of as well.
Did not even know there was an arrow level delta.
I never did until now either. So, and then of course we got the last emo is the 6-7. The last emoji in there.
Of course.
That 6-7 is going around. All right, so I can't move my Discord because
There's no viewer questions.
Okay. We could open it up to chat.
I think there's quite a bit of delay on chat. You're not gonna get any questions. So, I mean, we could just call it an early week. I'm okay with that too. So I could just go to bed.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. We've only an hour-long episode.
But that's like pretty like standard for podcasts. So
yeah, it's not an hour is pretty good.
Yeah.
So again, this is.
It was also a slow week, so like there's not too much to discuss.
Next
and we
week is
should have a
gonna be
lot
more.
next week, as we're gonna have the first round in GAC with these new Datacrons. We're gonna have Conquest be done. More information on like the new IG unit and the Coliseum. We're gonna have a lot more to talk about next week.
It's Hell Week next week, or this week. GAC is just starting, Conquest going on. There is a lot that's going to be going on this week. This week is our usual first week of Conquest slow week. Thankfully, I do enjoy this week where it's a bit like, let me just jam out Conquest, and that's all I gotta do.
For sure.
So again, I know normally we do go to viewer questions, but we do have a delay right now, unfortunately, because of my internet. Or we would go to viewer questions here. So, if you want to get some viewer questions in, do so on the Discord. We will, again, anything appropriate, we will answer. So definitely get those in. I think it's probably one of my favorite part of the show, in all honesty, especially when you do like Three Scoundrels and you get the cup date.
Yeah,
that's some of my favorite stuff. So
let's enjoy like the randomness of the questions, because I'm like, I actually have to really think about them. Like,
it's my favorite part of the show, in all honesty. So hop in the Discord and ask some questions, and I guess that it will be like that for now. So normally this is where we go to our guest and have them plug their stuff, but no guest. So if you haven't already, join the go to the link tree. That's Club 38. In there, you will have the link to the Discord, the link to both YouTube or both Twitches, my YouTube, and we generally stream on Kate's channel at 9 o'clock every Tuesday.
So should be back next week. Should be.
Hopefully, if not, make sure you give us both a follow, just in case. And if you're in the Discord, you will get pinged on which one we're live in. So make sure you have that Discord notification too. Also the links to the Spotify, Amazon and Apple Podcasts are on there. So, and if you like the if you really like the show that we've given you, and you want more, make sure you give a follow. Make sure you give it a like, subscribe, give it a follow on Spotify, and then you will get the notification of when the next episode comes out. So if you like the content, make sure you hit that follow, like button, whatever forum you're on, that follow button. So, Kate, do you want to take it away?
I mean, we could just wrap it up and just thank everybody for joining, and we'll have a lot more to talk about next week, and we'll see everybody next week.
All right. All right, the recording is done.
Ready.
All right, so thank you everybody for watching and listening. We appreciate you all. The YouTube chat's kind of died down. Twitch is just getting going. Had a bunch of new follows, so thank you guys for the follow. I know I didn't during the podcast. I usually don't shout it out. But thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Is Johnny B in the guild?
Not in MC3. He's
Okay.
in my other guild.
I
Johnny
thought
B's actually who usually joins me when I do streams on my channel for like GAC.
I thought he was because like I don't know much of the guild because I'm new there.
No,
Him
he's
popping
in
like
12
hey,
parsecs.
TW, I was like, okay.
No, he's in 12 parsecs. Known
But
Johnny for years now.
thank you guys for the follow. Let's find somebody to raid.
You actually have Big Boat
Big
streaming.
Boats. And he's streaming Star Wars.
Yeah, that's funny.
This is perfect. Alright, so if you are over on Twitch, we will get you over to Big Boat 777. Make sure you give Egnards a follow.
This is actually Big Boat, though.